It's been a rough week. Let's lighten it up now with Top That Trade. Joining us today, Phil Flynn, a Fox Business Network contributor, and Alan Nuckman, an options trading pro. Here we go, guys. Round number one, buyback fact or fiction. Does it pay off for investors when companies are buying back shares?
Yes, if they're in the stock, it helps. But does it help the company? That's the million-dollar question.
I think it does. It presents them with a lot of capital that they can deploy in the future when the time is right, when the business capital is right. Everybody thinks this is a greedy thing, buying back their own stock. I think it's a good business decision. You're going to become leaner and meaner and then hopefully have enough profitability to expand in the future.
But you have to have vision. If you don't have vision, let's give you an example. There was a company once out there called Sears.
They
spent a lot. They spent $5 billion on stock buyback. It didn't help them so much. They should have used that money to invest in the future and try and reinvent themselves and so forth. So
you mean like my Amazon?
You have to
maybe?
have. There you go. You have to have a plan. Buying stock for buying it back for the sake of buying it back. That's going to help the market, and that's a big boost to this market.
Wow.
Let's not forget. That's always out there, so that's always an undertone that can be positive and very bullish for stocks.
Yeah, but even if you have a plan and you don't buy back stock, it's not going to help anyway, right? It's still a bad decision.
You have the $5 billion.
Oh, the $5 billion
okay.
that you can blow. Okay.
On to round number two, bottom fishing. There are a number of stocks that are floundering around 52-week lows. So are you ready to cast a net?
Flounder, you sure? You should flounder. Fish?
Is there a fish stock in there? I want a fish stock in there.
Do you have any stocks?
Which one has been floundering around 52?
IBM has fallen. It's down to 2009 levels, and the PE ratio on IBM is 8. Did I say that properly? 8.
I like that.
So I think there's upside potential. They can figure themselves out. It wasn't so long ago that everybody thought Microsoft was a dinosaur, and they've gotten into the cloud computing, and that changed their fortunes. So let's see what can happen with Big Blue.
Can we pick a FANG? Either FANG? Facebook, Apple, Amazon. Which one got beat up the most? Apple. I don't like Apple because that's
Apple made $14 billion for the quarter. What don't you like about that?
The stock didn't do well.
Profit. That was the profit. Okay.
So buy Apple.
Let me tell you. Let me just whisper a little birdie in your ear here. The stocks that you're going to like.
Okay.
We're looking at Halliburton and Schlumberger.
Okay. Why am I going to like them?
Because you're an oil man.
Oh.
You're an oil man, man.
It's like oil.
Okay. And those stocks have stalled, and every time we've seen oil sell off, it has bounced back. So let's look for it to happen one more time.
There you go. If you believe in economic growth, you believe in oil.
And in round number three today, 2020 vision, as in the 2020 presidential election. What do you see happening for the Dow?
Finally, we can start talking about the presidential election.
What's your prediction
I've
for
been
the
waiting
Dow?
so long. 35,000. 35,000. So you're looking for the Dow to move up 15% over the next 2 years. By this time, 2 years from now in 2020, 35,000 is where the Dow will be.
I'm going to go 34.99.
Here's your bonus round question for today. True or false? Are there more boomers staying at Airbnbs than millennials?
True.
Well, there's Booking.com. There's VRBO. There's a lot of stuff on the internet. So yeah. If Phil says it's true, I believe him.
He goes with me.
Well, that's good because it's absolutely true.
Woo-hoo,
Phil is right. Phil is right. Phil is right.
Thanks for coming on the show. Business First AM continues right after this. Check out businessfirstam.com to find out where to see our entire show. And don't forget to like, follow, and share Business First AM.